So I had somebody ask me an outstanding question. They said, Jordan, you talk about simulation theory all the time, about how Earth is a school of sorts that the soul enters into to develop certain things, but a big part of that is the memory wipe you get beforehand so that you can focus on each incarnation. So by you telling us all these things, doesn't it mess up the entire simulation? Now people are aware that they're in a simulation and that this is a school. And I love that question because I used to think that way. And I actually used to be a little concerned about maybe breaking the rules by talking about this. And I've changed my tune, and here's why. Now, Earth is a virtual reality of sorts in the sense that it's a physical world and it's like a school. So think about the universe, all the planets, all the physical worlds out there are different trade schools, and each one has its different specialty. And your spirit travels around the universe, going from one to one, like learning the different things. So Earth is a very advanced school, and its specialty would be like emotional development, okay? You come here and you have these emotional roller coaster lives, and you're adding those emotional experiences and all the different Earth life experiences to your file. So think about the universe as a giant desktop, and on that desktop is a file that says your name, it's you. And all the lives you've had in all the different worlds, all the experiences and everything goes into that file, and you're developing that file. And that's why you roam around the universe, go into all the different worlds, all the different bodies, and all the different experiences to grow that file. Now, when you come to Earth, a big part of this Earth life experience is forgetting all that. You have to forget everything so that you can focus on this incarnation. Well, when you do that, you become very vulnerable. Now, think about someone playing a virtual reality game. They have the headset on, they're fully immersed. Think about someone who's been playing that game for weeks or months. They're gonna start to lose track of reality. They're gonna start to hit that tipping point where they don't know what's real and what's not. And at that point, they're very vulnerable. It's very easy to manipulate and take advantage of that person. That's what all humans are. We're playing a virtual reality game that's so convincing. We forgot about everything else. We've had so many incarnations. We forgot that we even were a soul, out in other parts of the universe having different life experiences on different planets and different bodies. We forgot all that. We're so immersed in this. We are now very, very vulnerable, okay? Now, I do think that there's good forces and spirits and other humans that have ascended and graduated the game that are a part of this hierarchy that surrounds Earth and protects us. I do think that. I also think that there are bad guys. So like what we would call like aliens. A lot of those are just different beings from different, schools out there and different simulations and different parts of the universe and different dimensions and stuff that roam around too. Sometimes they come just to look and to observe and, entertainment purposes. Sometimes they're, part of the hierarchy that helps us. And then other ones might be bad guys, okay? You cannot discount that. Now they can come physically, with their ships and submerge into our dimension. We see that. Or they can possibly enter into this Earth life experience naturally through natural childbirth. But how humans, like after we die and we have our Earth life review, we think about what we did good and bad in our past life, we talk to our council and our soul cluster, and we plan our next incarnation. We come in with these noble purposes, we get the memory wipe and we go in. They might come in and be able to artificially bypass that memory wipe part so they can come into the Earth life experience through a physical human body, but with these nefarious agendas. And they don't have that memory wipe, so they have a leg up. And I think we see these people in the world that are kind of hell-bent on destruction, where they're just like coasting through life like it's just some sort of a shopping spree or whatever. And we're like, what? How did y'all get all the cheat codes? I think that's what we're looking at here. So the reason I don't think it's a bad thing to talk about simulation theory and have people understand that you are more than your physical body, there is more than this physical world, and that we enter into this as kind of a learning simulator for our spirit and our soul. The reason I don't think it's bad for people to understand that is because I think that you have to be vigilant. I think that Earth has been around for billions of years. We've attracted a lot of attention. And at this point, we are so vulnerable. We're sitting ducks with VR headsets on to everything outside of us. And if we don't even know that there is anything outside of us, oh my God. I mean, we're just dangerously vulnerable. So I think that it's very prudent for humans right now, at this point in our spiritual development, to understand that there's more out there and to understand the situation that we're in so that we aren't taken advantage of. I think that it's a safety thing at this point. That's just my thoughts. Remember, I'm just a crazy guy in the woods. Let me know. What do you guys think about all this? Have a beautiful day. Peace.